Hello and welcome to today's video. This one's going to be all about my new phone that I got, which I promised you in a previous video about my bike.
I have a phone mount, rip my phone right now. Video on that later, probably.
But before we talk about my new phone, let's talk about my old phone. What happened there? I got my first phone for my birthday in 2015, and that was this LG Rebel something. I think it's the original first gen. Here's some stats about it. So this was a great phone. It didn't work very well, which kept me off my phone, which was a great thing. Kind of liked it, actually. So then, when we were in Sequoia, I threw the phone onto the front seat of the car one day when we were about to go onto a hike. My fingers got caught in the headphone cords and it kind of like swung back and disconnected and shattered on the road. So that wasn't great. But the crack wasn't too bad, so I mean, like, wasn't terrible, but I've seen worse cracks. And then not too long ago, maybe like a month or two ago, I was jumping on our trampoline and I had the phone in my coat pocket here listening to music, so it's closer to my ear than like way down in my normal pocket. And for some reason I thought it'd be a good idea to, when I was getting off the trampoline, unzip the pocket first, then jump out of the trampoline and then grab my phone. Well, the problem is, and then all this little crackage, is that even a word? All of these little cracks along the edge here, that's when those appeared, and my phone became a whole lot worse. But it was still usable. I kind of like pounded it enough times, kind of scraped off all the little glass shards so that way nothing would like scrape my finger and I'd get cut or anything. So it still worked. And then maybe like 2 weeks later at school, I had my phone, usually it's in my pocket, but this day I kept it in the front pocket of my lunchbox. And every day after lunch, I flip my lunchbox onto a table, which happens to be next to a cement wall. On this particular day, I had forgotten that I put my phone in the front pocket of my lunchbox, flipped my lunchbox, and the phone kind of came out and hit the wall pretty hard, which I wasn't ready for. The phone kind of ended up in 3 pieces: the phone, the battery, and this. But I mean, like, that's happened before. Probably not the best thing, but it still happened. So I wasn't like too worried. So, put everything back together. I was like, don't worry guys, it's fine. And then that happened. We had already kind of done some research, or I had, because I kind of wanted a new one for my birthday, because this happened like 2 or 3 weeks after my birthday this year. I pretty much had known that the next phone I would get would be this, which is the LG Rebel 4. So it's the 4th version. Oh hey, there's me. Hi me. Anyways, so I ordered this phone on a Thursday. I broke it. I broke this phone on a Thursday, ordered this one on a Thursday. Said it would be like 2-day shipping, we'd be all good. And then the coronavirus hit. Pretty unsatisfying. Spec sheet somewhere coming up for this phone, probably. But between the time of me breaking this phone and receiving this phone late, I used this phone, the brand new original iPad mini. Most people probably wouldn't use the iPad mini as a phone, but I was able to use it because it fits into my pockets, most of my pockets, pretty nicely. But it fits into most of my pockets. So I use this for pretty much basic functions like timers. I can text other people with iPhones, which is both of my parents, as long as I'm on Wi-Fi, so that still worked. Taking notes, searching the web, I don't know. Not much else you can do with this. Now that I have a real phone that works, I have been using this to like read off of because it's nice page size and I can get like library books and stuff off of it. So that's the story of me getting my new phone. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and make sure to hit the like and subscribe and comment below buttons or whatever good buttons people hit these days. I just realized this was on my shirt the whole time, so that's awkward. But you want to know something cool? I can just touch a button on here. Here's all the drums that are stored in my room currently because we're doing stuff in our basement, so had to empty it out. So I got all the drums. The snare drum is really obnoxious, but ideally you just cut in close and then boom, you're done. Problem solved. I don't have any mess in my room right now. It's perfectly clean, see? It's beautiful. Always use telephoto lens. Anyways, sorry. Goodbye. For real this time. I'm kidding. This particular day when I forgot that I put my phone in my... On this particular day when I forgot that I... On this particular day I had forgotten that I had... third, fourth, fifth time. Gosh.